The 8th of March, 1973, Andrews Air Force Base. A U.S. military plane touches down after a long flight from Southeast Asia. The hatch opens. A gaunt figure appears, aided by two nurses. He should be in a wheelchair, but he won't allow it. He wants to walk. And when his boots hit American soil, he stops, drops to his knees, and kisses the ground. He was just a small-town kid from West Virginia, born the 24th of February, 1947, in the heart of Appalachia. Graduated from Tigard's Valley High in '65. Smart, focused, future electrical engineer. But in 1967, the draft changed all that. 1 year later, Gail Kerns was no longer a student, he was a soldier. At Fort Benning, Georgia, he trained hard. Became a squad leader with Company A, 3rd Battalion, 12th Infantry Regiment, 4th Infantry Division. Vietnam was calling. Cam Ranh Bay to Pleiku. The jungles were unforgiving. So was the enemy. The 27th of March, 1969. It was supposed to be a routine recon mission. Instead, it became a nightmare. They were ambushed by North Vietnamese troops. In the chaos, Gail was hit a bullet to the left temple. He went down.
When I regained consciousness, I was a prisoner of war. I lapsed in and out for days. I couldn't speak. I couldn't walk. I had epilepsy from the injury. The other POWs kept me alive.
No medicine, no real treatment, just pain and silence. The bullet had paralyzed half his body. It took months to move his legs again, but that wasn't the end. He was crammed into a tiny bamboo cage in a Cambodian jungle. 4 men, no space, no light, 2 years in that cage. Then came the forced march north. Destination, Hanoi Hilton. He couldn't walk the whole way. His comrades built a stretcher out of bamboo, carried him themselves.
The hills were the worst. I had to slide down on my rear end. I don't know how I made it. It was either go or be shot.
Hoa Lo Prison, the infamous Hanoi Hilton. Conditions weren't better, they were worse. His seizures went untreated. His body deteriorated. 4 years of hell. But he never gave up. March 1973, Operation Homecoming. After 4 long years, Gail Kerns was coming home. His family had thought he was dead. They were never told he'd survive. He was flown out with other injured POWs. On the 8th of March, he landed at Andrews Air Force Base. Everyone expected him to come off the plane in a wheelchair. He refused. He leaned on 2 nurses, walked down the ramp, and when his boots hit the tarmac, he dropped to his knees, kissed the ground. He was medically retired later that year. His body bore the scars of war, but his spirit, unshaken. For his service, Staff Sergeant Gail Kerns was awarded the Purple Heart, the Bronze Star with Valor, the Vietnam Gallantry Cross, and a dozen more honors. But the medal that mattered most? That moment, on the tarmac, when he kissed the dirt of the country he nearly died for. Gail Kerns survived what should have killed him. Because of the men who carried him. Because of his will to live. Because of a promise to make it home. Some heroes come home to parades. Others crawl back through hell and kiss the ground beneath their feet.